what a great day it's been for Fitzroy, but gee, it looked dangerous when they got in front in the last quarter.
It was dangerous, all right. It was definitely a heart stopper, and fortunately our hearts didn't stop. They beat a little faster, and we went away with it.
I thought that you might have even gone on the defensive a bit too early. I mean, you were a kick behind the play, and Gary Wilson was around you. Was that a move in the last quarter?
No, it wasn't a move in the last quarter. I think that we did slow a little bit, but then towards the end of the quarter again, we started to play on with it again. We got the handball over and the quick kick, and I think going defensive is really a failure with our side because it tends to give the other side the initiative. And
it's dangerous against Essendon. Carlton did it about a month ago and found out.
Well, that was in the back of everybody's minds too. And right up to there, the 27-minute mark, the fellows were saying that at the centre bounce. Remember what happened to Carlton? And we certainly did. And we were trying to keep the run-on game going rather than bottle it up.
Well, of course, you kicked the goals to win, but I thought you really had a magnificent defence. Neville Taylor, superb. And
Neville Taylor, it's the best game I've ever seen him play. Absolutely brilliant.
Bit of a West Australian day.
Yeah, well, Neville has been over to Perth, and I guess, you know, he learns to play football where it all starts.
And yet, a couple of the guys who were very instrumental in winning the game for Fitzroy, and I'll include Serafini and yourself, made mistakes that could nearly have cost you the game.
Don't talk about that mistake. Two mistakes. That one where I played on and kicked into the man who ran in and smothered it. I had to run back over the line with the ball. I was just hoping we didn't lose by a point or draw it, and then I kicked it out of bounds and right over the boundary line. I didn't think I'd take the next kick in. I'd leave it to somebody else. But you've got to try something. If you make a mistake trying something, well, that's just too bad.
Well, I talked to you about this earlier in the season. You're a bit despondent at the start of the year, and yet you've bounced back and have played your best ever season of VFL football, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I was despondent. I suppose I had a bad year last year. I let that centre bounce thing dominate me a little bit because I was having problems at the centre bounce, and I guess confidence was down a little bit with that. But this year I've overcome that, and I've been fairly happy.
And you've proved today that, I mean, the tallest man in league football, Justin Madden, can be beaten. Hardly got a tap against you, really.
Oh, he got a few, but I was pretty happy. I've got no complaints.
I saw him 2 weeks ago. He got 53, and he got nothing like 53 today.
No, well, I was determined to get it, and all he can do is run and jump, and that's what I'll continue to do next week.
So you get a replay against Collingwood next week. You did them last week.
Yes, well, last week was last week. That's history. We've got to get the thoughts together and go hard. They beat us in the first semi-final in '79. We're going to fix them up this time.